off, Regan, just how delighted are you to get on the pitch on Friday night and get that first appearance under your belt?
Yeah, obviously, of course, delighted. The sooner I could get on the pitch, the better. I've been welcomed great. Obviously it was a great game to be involved in. 3-0 win, clean sheet, and obviously it was sooner rather than expected, but all the better.
How long had the move been in the offing for you?
I knew about the interest well. I say mid January, but nothing really progressed. And then obviously towards the end it started heating up and starting getting closer. And as I said on the day that, it was something that I wanted to get over the line as soon as I heard about it. So I pushed for it as well as everyone else. So, I'm delighted it finally got over the line.
It must be great for a player to move to a club that are obviously doing so well at the moment as well.
Yeah, as I said before, I knew so many lads here before I even came, and for them to be doing so well, it's great to see. And as I said, it was it's such a young team, and it was something that I just wanted to be a part of.
Yeah, reunited with Joe, obviously, of course. Happy to see him again. Were you good friends before?
Yeah, two Welsh lads used to play for MK Dons as well. So we live literally 20 minutes down the road from each other back in Cardiff. So I knew him before I joined MK Dons as well. So nice to be reunited with him. Obviously, I know Connor as well. Played with Bren, so I know quite a few lads, which is always nice before you go into a dressing room to know a few of the lads.
I was going to say that must really help the settling in process, doesn't it? You don't have to worry about being the new kid on the block because you've already got some familiar faces there.
Yeah, of course. It's never nice going into a dressing room when you don't know anyone. But as I said, even the lads that I don't know welcome me so well. Obviously, you got Cohen and Max as well, who have been welcomed so well, who don't know anyone in the dressing room. So, it's a bit easier for me because I knew a few of the lads, but, all the other lads have been great as well.
And what was it about Lincoln City that made you want to join?
It was like, obviously they're doing so well in the table, looking to get promoted, which was something I wanted to be a part of. The team's so young. Which obviously suits me because I'm only 22. So, it's something that looking towards the future. The style of play, obviously the fullbacks like to get forward, which is something that suits me and that I like to do. So, everything just kind of fell into place. And I think the move really suited me, which is why I said I pushed for it and wanted to get it over the line because I feel like it was a move that suited me down to the ground.
I was going to say, as a young player, it's a big time in your career trying to make the right move as well. Are you someone who makes that decision yourself, or do you tend to lean on other people in football or friends and family to help with that decision?
Yeah, well, obviously friends and family and people who are closest to me have an impact on what you want to do in your career. But ultimately, it's you who make the decision and you who know best for your career. It was my family stuck by me and was like, you need to do whatever you feel like is right, and I felt like this was right. It's not ultimately like I wanted to leave MK Dons, to be honest. I was really settled and happy there, but as soon as this opportunity arose, I couldn't turn it down.
And the fact that you're now part of a Lincoln City team, obviously doing well, what are you expecting between now and the end of the season? Is the plan to just try and get as many games in as possible and try and displace TJ at right back?
Yeah, well, of course, it is tough going into a team doing so well because obviously the team's doing so well for a reason. Obviously, my aim is to try and get as many games as I can by the end of the season and hopefully help the team be successful. So hopefully I can do that.
And obviously Euros on the agenda as well, not too far away. Is there a little bit of you thinking I might have a late push and join Brennan there in the senior side in the summer potentially?
Yeah, of course. That's always been my aim. I've come through Wales at all the age groups, and ultimately the end goal is to try and get into the first team. I've had a little taster of it, back end of last year. So hopefully I can hit the ground running here. Hopefully good things can come of Wales too.
Yeah, the fact we've seen Brennan obviously come through to the senior side. Last year we had Joe Morrell on loan who went through to the senior side. It must be pleasing that national team managers are looking at League One level and thinking, look, these players will be good enough to make the step up.
Yeah, of course. It's always nice to see people go and do so well. It gives you an insight. And, if you can do it as well, it gives you a bit of hope and belief that you can go on to follow in their footsteps. So hopefully I can go and do the same.
And what type of player are you? We saw a fleeting bit of you on Friday. What can we expect from you when you make your debut in terms of your first start?
Yeah, as I said, it was a style that suited me with the attacking fullback. So, it's something that I'd like to get forward. Obviously, defensively, right backs, obviously a defensive position, but attacking wise, is I'll be hopefully overlapping the winger and getting forward and creating goals and scoring goals, hopefully.